the season, week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Kansas State Wildcats and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this when Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And the Buffaloes will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Moving out to the right. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Johnson. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Wildcats, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Quick give. It's Jackson. Run ends there.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Snap in the shotgun. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick.
Was a bad pass.
Because of the hit, incomplete pass.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got his man. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Into the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Ema, baby.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Play action with Lewis. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football.
It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
No, don't challenge it.
that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started?
Not let you challenge it?
Not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry, your running back sticks it on the floor. Defense recovers.
Oh, wow.
That is not the start you drew up.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Johnson wants to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Turning it on. Got enough space. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And how about this signal caller today, man? It's showing you he can do it through the air and now with the legs, showing off the repertoire, showing why he is so hard to defend. And this defense is feeling it early in the football game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
And I got 4 people watching.
The Buffs offense
Famous.
ready to begin this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Here's Lewis to throw. He slings it deep to the left. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Rush right in his face. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. That's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Caught, it's White. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Out wide left, it's Oakley. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Johnson looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. And the Wildcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. From the red zone, it's Jackson. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Using his feet. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. A third and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. on the move. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Little boy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits inside. It's Welch. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They give it back to him. Taken down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss.
Well, fucking pick that up. That's a touchdown.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Johnson wants to throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across.
Lets it fly. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Wildcats. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And he added the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis on the play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Rolls right. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Throwing right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt.
A shot toward the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Hey, man, offense, defense, special teams, they are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the first half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Left side is Welsh. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, and maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit.
Caught, and he's got room. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Play fake, Lewis. Fires to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's
what the fuck?
Throw, bad routes, bad throw.
All the way! Touchdown, Bucks! Getting set for the point after. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Timeout taken here, second one called by Kansas State. They're down to one timeout left in the half. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Second and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Looking down the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers, just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Caught. Oh, he's got some space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Drops back on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They just keep firing. Right down the middle. And wings it incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Third and long coming up. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Jackson. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Throws to the tight end.
Oh!
Right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Manning. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. Kansas State quick to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Unloads to the right.
Fuck.
And it's picked off right at the goal line. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Delayed handoff. It's Young. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's got the tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. This third down a little longer after that penalty. They'll move the tight end. Third down from the gun, Lewis. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Trying to get started. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Johnson looking to throw.
Damn, triangle is wide open.
Pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. That timeout taken by the
Triangle is wide open for a touchdown, maybe.
And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Snags it on the right. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
That is a huge play for the offense, but you know the defense is just kicking themselves. They had them set up in 2nd and long, and that was just a short throw. All you got to do is rally to the ball carrier and bring him to the ground. They couldn't get it done.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Makes the grab. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Number 43, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. One more snap coming before halftime. Keeps it on the ground. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Crimson Tide coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him.
No, that would have been great.
But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Hey, at this point on offense, it's all about finding...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Lewis. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. And he avoids the sack.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Long way to go on second down. The run inside. It's Jackson. He'll be dropped. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Kansas State. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He can be dangerous with the ball.
Hello.
With no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Bunch formation for these receivers. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Under pressure. And it's a sack.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation, you cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Johnson looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Into the end zone.
No.
Makes the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Oh, I guess he doesn't want to chew clock then.
Just hand the football
He literally
off, maybe
paused the game, told me he hates the game. I go, all right, let's chew clock.
Second down, gonna throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Wilson to pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Finally brought down. But what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. He unleashes a long one. Got it down the field. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Wildcats moving quickly to the line. From the gun. Going for 6.
No!
Throw to the end zone. Picked off. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Wilson will throw. Unloads it left.
But like,
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. They bring
like, how doesn't he get illegal contact, man?
Might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to throw on first. He tries to take the top off. Makes a deep grab. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries... into
Okay.
the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, it's Welch. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Hi. No, what?
After the production,
Sorry, I was at work.
Down play at 2nd and 6. Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Wilson to pass. Finds his man. They'll make a stop 3 yards short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or 2 miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy down quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Needs it. Shakes off the defender.
That's so unfortunate.
Go for it on 4th down, and one that did not.
I gotta sub my people out, brother.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Just had to get rid
Fucking
of it.
ass.
Man, when you go over the middle, you got to be willing to take the punishment. You're going to get hit a lot of times anyways, so you might as well catch the football. But his arms starting to look a little bit like Reese Davis when the check comes at dinner.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Quarterback will keep it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw, it's Duff. Fires to the right. Fakes the grab. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy: just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He'll set up to throw. Look out! It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up.
Should have high passed it, honestly.
Split backs here. The snap wants to throw to start this drive.
No.
Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Now backed up in their own end, it's third and long. Wilson will throw. Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
It's all right.
Do I take this out?
Yeah.
On the option. Quick toss. Uh-oh, look out. He's past the stick.
What'd you say?
He's wrestled to the ground. They
No, I
ran
did,
the
I did.
option beautifully, and they pick up the first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Duff. Flips it out to the back. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
Man, sometimes these receivers / running backs just make you look good. 3rd down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option 1, taking away option 2. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Kansas State pushing the pace. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
fuck? What's new?